Hey guys, IQ here from Woblin Goblin with another war review. This war is pretty interesting because, as you can see, we got pretty close by the end of it. Like, it shouldn't have got that close, but it did. So, although we got lots of good attacks in, this bugged me. We only managed to 1 star number 8 because lots of attacks were wasted. We were going for too many, only 3-star attacks. But it was a pretty good war. We 2-starred one of the 10s and 1 star the other two. They did the same, but the 9s on both sides were pretty well cleaned. So yeah, it was a good war, but got pretty close by the end of it. Mick had to 3-star a town line number 6, and he didn't like his attack. It was a pretty shit attack he made, but he did get the 3-star. He got it. It was good. Yeah. Anyway, so the first video we have today is a town line attack. Let me find one by Preston. Yeah, Preston started off the war with 2 very good attacks, 2 early 3-stars. This really helped going into the war. So both go attacks well made, and yeah. So as you can see, he's gone from the queen side because that's what the initial aim is. Because the biggest threat to the hogs, apart from like a clan castle dragon or something, would be the archer queen. Just a level 2 archer queen, but still. So he got the funnel kind of going. The king's gone inside. He's poisoned that the dragon, and the dragon, oof, just got lucky. Managed to kill the dragon over there. The king's gone. He's gone surgically with the hogs. It was a good idea because this base did have a double G bomb. But, not quite. Okay, that's a big double G bomb. He hit it pretty alright. The second one, he got lucky because he knew that the hogs would get stuck on this defense before they went forward to the other one because the kill squad was quite far away. So he knew he would only hit 1 G bomb at a time over there. So he got away with that. Still got a heal left. He put it. And then that covers the wizard tower damage too, which is the big issue. Got golems down here, but they're not doing much. Except for actually, they're distracted 3 of the defenses, which is brilliant because then it's just the king left, which the hogs easily manage. So it's a great attack made by Preston. For if you now is just clean up. Alright, then the second attack again by Preston. He made both these attacks early in the war. It was nice to see him in with a good contribution. I tried to pull CC. I don't think he scouted well, probably by checking the CC range because he didn't manage to pull the CC, but that's alright. We need the wizards. We're going to converge on the king, which makes funnel easier if there's an enemy hero right outside, like very exterior in the base. Lava hounds are a real pain to deal with because even your poisons, like I suppose it's probably a better idea to wait for them to explode before you poison because the poison also reduces their attack rate. So because those little puffs which it blows up into, we can do some real damage to wizards because the way they explode, they just surround the wizard completely. And yeah, he got the enemy queen. He didn't really get a double G bomb side, but he's gone and is it a G bomb, and then he hit another, and just managed to save those hogs because they hit the second one partially after they hit the first, just enough time for them to use that heal to save them. You got enough hogs now, they're just sweeping the base. You got rid of the 2 double G bomb spots. Actually, just the 1 double G bomb spot. The other one's probably over here where the hogs didn't tread, so. Yeah, the lava hound is still alive, but no damage. If it doesn't explode, then there's not an issue at all with the pops. There's an interesting technique where you can use 1 healer and 1 archer to take the lava pop to the corner of the map like a side builder's hut like this and just keep him distracted the whole attack. You're committing 15 troops to dealing with CC, but I suppose that's a trade-off. Alright, so now let's just clean up, move on to the next attack. Next one's made by Chingy. This was an air attack. This was a go lava loon sort of attack. Semi-max attack style because you wanted to get 2 air defenses and queen because they're pretty exterior. Even though the expos were air, but just level 1. So we pulled CC. Now the important thing with this attack is you got to create the funnel, right? You got to get all the troops going central. So what Chingy did here is he took out those side buildings and these side buildings first. So he knew if he put his heroes in this group of buildings, after they smash that, they have to go into, especially with the jump spell. It ensures that both the heroes do not go on one or the other side of the map, which is what you need to avoid. Lost a wizard there to that cannon, but still generally things are going towards the right direction. The king goes through, engages enemy queen, takes her out easily. Now he's going up there. He's done his job. One air defense and the queen's out. And my queen is working on this air defense. Chingy's queen, sorry. Yeah. So basically that was the job of the queen. And the rest of the attack was from the air side. He's got the hound in and really quickly the balloons back, because you want to make sure those defenses are stuck on that hound for as long as possible, and while the balloons getting in close. Haste tier 2 was badly put. It should have been put a lot ahead so the balloons could have used more of it, but I suppose it does its job. Another hound comes in from the north, again attracting all these defenses. You want to put the hound from the side, especially to attract the wizard tower. And we got those balloons towards that cannon, shouldn't be an issue. The one rage was saved from the kill squad and put further balloons, which really helps them. Just takes out the defenses in seconds. And then there was one Tesla there, saved that balloon for cleanup, but I figured that I didn't want it to get close on time, although we had enough lava pups. So yeah, they did his job, and then we'll just clean up from there, all done by the pups. The second attack by Chingy was another air attack, but this got really close because, as you can see, well, let me pause it when the troop is placed. This is just me scouting the base. Chingy scouting before going in. Yeah, there. 3:18 is when the attack started. So there was just 12 seconds left by the end of it. It got pretty tough. Like, Chingy got lucky because of the extra 30 seconds given for attacks. Managed to get the 3 just because of that. So once again, funnel created in the same way, not bothering with the central buildings, knowing that once the heroes would take them out, they would go central. And jump is placed to engage the queen and open those 2 air defense compartments. But the queen is going all around. That was really bad. Didn't take into account the queen's additional range, which allows her to target more buildings. So as you can see, just 1 air defense out, and the queen dead. But the issue here was the dragon even survived, which was a big issue because it could really roast those balloons. But that's when the lava pups come in handy, because the dragon was almost killed. Just had a little health left. But the dragon did do early damage to the lava hounds, which is why this attack got very close by the end of it. So as you can see, the balloons are just converging on the defenses. That hound is really doing a good job. Just had a couple of balloons left held. And the issue here is there's no haste, there's no rage, there's a wizard tower alive, and there's an archer tower, and there's an air defense alive. Even though there seem to be a lot of balloons, but they start falling once there's no support, and especially when there's no lava hound, then that's bad news. But they managed to pull through. Got really lucky with this archer tower. He was really going down on those balloons, but that balloon just survived, which really helped because the archer tower would not have allowed cleanup by all of these minions. Sorry, lava pups. So that was that. It was good to see that also worked out. The next attack is by Sam the Brave, and I think this is another air attack. Yep, this is. It's a max attack style attack. Got 4 earthquake spells. You're going to open up this compartment straight to the queen, and earlier on in the attack it's all about the funnel. He just needs to make sure that that this wizard's going to take out this army camp. He didn't have to put another one for them. You got to be very conservative with your wizards in these kinds of attacks, because you need to make sure that they don't all get killed early, because with the Go Lava Loon or max attack style attacks, you're only taking 4 or 5 wizards with your kill squad. The rest of it's heroes. But the additional damage the wizards do really help. And you got rid of that G-bomb. Those wizards survived that G-bomb. It looked a little scary now. Yeah, 2 of them got taken out by the second G-bomb. But the heroes are well in there. Easily cleared that first air defense, second air defense even cleared. And enemy king and queen still just beginning to get hit. So that part of the attack went really well as planned. Queen ability came in, and it's going to take out that Tesla too probably. Nah, cannon also. Oh, it does. Good job, queen. So as you can see, lava hound informed the wizard tower side to ensure that the wizard tower is stuck onto that, because you don't want to take that much wizard tower splash damage on your balloons. And yeah, you got 2 balloons on each defense mainly, 3 on maybe a wizard tower. And now this wizard tower is really coming down in those balloons, and that haste got wasted. But you got 2 hounds in the perfect place and no air defense left, so he manages. Plus he's holding on to a wizard for cleanup, and he's got a heal which he just put in. He's keeping that lava hound alive. because he doesn't want the air defense to start sniping down the balloons. It's pretty conservative, but yeah, I suppose that would, yeah, but by now I'd probably be hating the fact that the lava hound is still alive and there's no cleanup pups, but I suppose it helped because there wasn't really a time issue in this base. Alright, then let's just clean up. All the defenses are gone, enough to clean up troops, so we're gonna move on to the next one. Next one is, I'm gonna show this in a while. I'll show now. Let me just show right now. This was an attack made by King Mikhail. This is the attack I was talking about. It was a pretty shit attack. He was hating it himself because this was actually last minute of the war. Like it was even. We needed to 3-star this town hall line, and this was the last attack to be made. So there was lots of pressure, but because he had the town hall 10 troops and the experience, he pulled through. Early on, he go lava looned another max town hall line, even bigger walls and same defenses as this, and he go lava looned it for 3 with like holding 3 spells, spared 3 spells because, but this time he was hesitating too much with the balloons behind the lava hounds. He wasn't just putting them in. He was holding back too much, which can really cost you an attack. Because that's the thing you gotta be most careful about, the timings of when the balloons are in with regards to the lava hound. As you can see, the defending lava hound was just blasted, which is finally because all these damaging troops could start targeting defenses rather than the hound itself. So 2 air defenses down, uh, uh, 2 air defenses down, and the queen down, and lots of the base destroyed because he's got a big queen and he's got town 10 space. But so this part of the attack went pretty well. He's taken out the clan castle, which is also a high hit points building. Queen is on the town hall. Not sure if she'll get it. Probably will because it's just a mortar on her. But okay, fine. So he started off fine. He's put in the hound. He's got some balloons in quickly. That's fine. Those are going to catch him. Let's put the second hound. You notice he put hound, but now the balloons he's putting. He's not putting any balloons up there. He's putting all those balloons down there. Now he's holding that hound which went in there. Is just taking damage without any balloons closing in on these defenses. That is what he forgot to put the balloons up there after putting that hound. It's exploded. Both of those hounds have exploded. He's got the last hound finally. Now he's got to be very careful because he's put in a couple of balloons. Still holds on so many balloons. Finally, he's putting them. He's got the heal and he's healed nothing. He's wasted the heal. The heal was his, get out of jail free card. Even the hound isn't being healed. His balloons are going nowhere, getting taken down. The heal completely wasted. And he's healed again, and there's nothing in it. Just 2 balloons in it. Few balloons in it, yeah. And again, once again, none of that is in the heal, but yeah, because of the town hall level 10 troops, he does manage. He manages pretty decently by the end of it, but yeah. It was a little strange. He pretty much got away because of the extra balloons, because he's got the 240 space of the Town Hall 10. But yeah, that just shows how careful you got to be with the balloons after the lava hounds. So the last 2 videos will be 2 more Town Hall 10s attacking enemy Town Hall 9s, which is IQ, which is me, and CPT, both 3-star these guys. So this one was by me by IKU, and because it's a Town Hall 10, it's very safe. You don't need any heals. You don't need any rages. As long as the base is completely open for your golems, they stay completely forward, and enough wizards survive to confirm a 3-star attack on them. That's why early on I used to take 4 jumps, but after that I started taking 5. After started taking 5 jumps because it just completely confirms that there's no trouble funneling troops wherever you want them to go. So you got 2 jumps in that intersection. This jump wasn't covering this because I wanted it to go around this line down there, air defense. I don't remember if they did go down there, but yeah, I was timed the jump really early. But max level jumps, I know that they'll get through. And this wasn't very well made attack because you can see so many wizards completely exposed to that cannon. It took a big beating. That wasn't good. But because there's so many troops, so much troop space, go wipe is it's not risky like Town Hall 9's go wiping Town Hall 9. It's very comfortable. We've done lots of time. It's in some of the videos even. Although see, losing wizards to G-bombs, which is the saddest thing when you're Town Hall 9 go wiping. And look at that, 3 wizards to Springtrap. But because you're Town Hall 10 troop space, it just easily cleans out the base. With plenty left. 2 golems, 2 golemites, Pekka, King, Queen, and like 8 wizards or so. It ends up being a pretty big overkill. CBD did the same thing. I'm going to show you guys this also because our Town Hall 10 videos usually, Town Hall 10 attackers usually never get in any of these. Although suppose we could start putting our Town Hall 10 2-star attacks. Like the other war, I made an attack on Town Hall 11 and got a 90%. I was very proud of that. But yeah, I was bragging here, sorry. But yeah, I was pretty happy with that because usually these days, especially with us, it's what we go for is 2 stars on Town Hall 10s or Town Hall 11s, and usually they're not very high percentage because I've seen that lots of clans manage to 3-star Town Hall 10s, which is amazing. But it's only happened once. King Mikhail 3-star Town Hall 10, but it wasn't a max Town Hall 10. The defenses were slightly weak, although they did have 2 Infernos and 3 Expos and all. But yeah, but 3-star on the Town Hall 10 once our clan learns that, that'd just be amazing. Drifting a little off topic of the attack, but they are similar style attack. You've got the 4 jumps covering all the compartments. He took some wall breakers because he wanted to break those early walls and those early walls because the jumps were not going to cover them. And king down one side, queen down the other is ideal situation. And so many golems alive, got a P.E.K.K.A alive, and he poisoned the props then in the end. And as you can see, plenty alive once again, manages to smash to the base. Got a good golem there and P.E.K.K.A a few wizards and a queen. That's a good attack by CPT. And I suppose that's all we have from this. Well, actually, I'll show you guys another attack made by IQ. Why not? This was a 54% on a Town Hall 10. It's not a very good percentage, I know, but there's an interesting army I used. I tried to take 9 witches because I've seen some witch attacks, and I thought that, although some people take even less golems, but I'm afraid that such little meat, I don't know, I don't think I'd manage so well with fewer golems. Although this attack did not go as planned, I expected it to get a lot more percentage, but it was interesting to experiment with more troops. Earlier I've been using armies with 5 golems, 5 witches and 15 wizards, which is pretty good. But over here what I've done is I've reduced the wizards, taken in more witches, taken less golems, just 4 golems, 2 to each defense on both sides. And the plan was to funnel the heroes and all the skeletons through this, just one wall to break, not an issue. But the queen's gone around. I suppose that helped me get the 50%, but I would have been a lot more comfortable had she gone straight through. And this jump, the idea about this jump was, I was thinking that I would place this jump to ensure that these guys over here, the golem over there and these witches, when they stray to the side, they still jump back rather than going straight through because that area is open. Because they wouldn't go all the way up just to take this little jump area, they'll just get attracted to the side building. And yeah, the king got the town hall. It was pretty good. Had some wizards behind, enough witches, but I feel like I was a little disappointed by the witches because although they did really well, after the meat died, like the king was out, the queen was on the wrong sides. The wizards and the witches especially because of that one mortar, just got massacred in like no time. It's pretty depressing because it seemed to be going pretty decently earlier. But I suppose as I make more attacks, I'll learn. Alright guys, that's it. It was a nice one. Nice sharing with you guys. Peace.